Let's now talk about automated scans, also referred to as accessibility checkers or ADA compliance checkers. What's happening here is that scans are flagging accessibility issues based on your website's code. And what is so important to know is that yes, scans are helpful, but they're also extremely limited. And what happens all too often is those limitations are overlooked. And some people even think that a 100% score on a scan means their website is ADA compliant. And that is absolutely not the case. So scans only reliably detect about 13% of WCAG 2.2 AA success criteria, and they miss the vast majority of accessibility issues. And on this next slide, I have a screenshot of Google Lighthouse, and we see a set of scores. And we're just going to focus in on this 100 for accessibility. Now, a 100% score on a scan is always great to see, but this is only a start. Remember, what I just said is that scans are very limited. So this does not mean that our website is ADA compliant. It just means that we've scored 100 on this scan. And you may hear about false positives, but the real concern here is false negatives, and scans are prone to false negatives. So scans can potentially flag several accessibility issues, including missing alternative text, insufficient color contrast, and missing form field labels, but they can also miss issues related to each of the respective success criteria for the concerns I just named. So I know that sounds somewhat convoluted, but the point here is that even when you think a scan will flag for a certain accessibility issue, it might miss something with that issue. And this is because when we look at the technical standards, the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, for many of the success criteria, they are layered. And so because there's more complexity, scans just aren't able to account for all of those different layers. So that is so important to know. On this next slide, I have a screenshot of the scans inside of the Accessibility Tracker platform. So what we've just added is the ability to scan and monitor your web pages inside of the platform. And this is a separate feature. Accessibility Tracker is an audit-based platform, which means you upload your audit and you're going to track progress based on your audit so you can track full WCAG conformance. But so many people have requested scanning and monitoring. And so we've added this inside of the Accessibility Tracker dashboard. And here we can see three separate scans. One of the scans was for 74 pages and it returned 591 issues. And so this just goes to show you that scans can flag a number of accessibility issues. So there can be some benefit here, but what happens all too often is people think that scans can do more than they can. So it's just so important to know those limitations. And that is going to do it for this video. We will continue on with the next.